Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation we're going to talk about Unit 1, Lesson 3, Powers of Tens. Now, let's read the key point together. Some powers of 10 have a name. They are called prefix. Each prefix is represented by a letter. The prefix for 10 power 6 is called mega, and they give it the letter M, as in megabyte. Now, you have to memorize the names and the number of zeros or the power of 10 itself. Now, let me show you some of the examples in a table. Now, this is the table for the powers of 10. Now, these are the names, and here we have the powers. And you can see here the number of zeros that are written next to the zero, behind it or front of it. Now, let's take a look at the sum of the examples. For example, we have the word kilo here means it's 10 power of 3. And 10 power of 3 means 3 zeros next to the 1. 3 zeros next to the 1. Good job. Now, when you go up with the names, for example, mega, and then giga, and then tera, it goes up by 3 zeros. So it's power of 6, then power of 9, then power of 12. So you have to understand these names. And when you go down, we have deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and it goes on. Now, it goes down by 1. For example, this is negative 1, and negative means you are in the decimal side. So negative means the decimal side. So we have negative 1, which is dc. Yes, like this. It means that we have 1 0 next to the 1. And negative means decimal side. So we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and then we have negative 6, negative 9, negative 12. It goes on like this. You have to memorize these names and understand the powers that they represent. And they will help you with answering a lot of questions. Now, I'll show you a question that is related to this table. Let's take a look at the question. Question 5. Convert. He wants you to convert these numbers. For example, with A, convert 4 kilograms to grams. 4 kilograms to grams. Now we know that K means how many zeros or what power of 10. It means very good. It means 10 power of 3. So 3 means 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And then we take this number and put it next to the zeros. That's it. And because it's not negative, it's on the positive side, not the decimal side. So 4 kilograms means 4,000 grams. This is the answer. Now let's go to question B. With question B, he wants you to convert 2.4 megajoules to joules. Now we know that mega means what? It means 10 power of 6. Very good. And 6 here means 6 zeros. So we write them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have 2.4. Because we have a point or a decimal point here, focus on this, guys, this is very important. Because we have a decimal point, I'll remove this. This decimal point, we want to move it. Now, here I'm multiplying, so the decimal point will go to this side. And when I move the decimal point, each time I move the decimal point, I will lose one of the zeros here. So I'm going to move the decimal point to this side to get rid of it. And I will lose one of the zeros. And then I will take the 24 and put it here. So this is the answer. Do you understand this, guys? So it's 2,400,000. I lost one of the zeros because I moved the decimal point. So each time I move the decimal point, I lose a zero. This is the rule of multiplying by a number with zeros. Now, let's move on to question C. In question C, he wants you to convert 12.5 gigas or gigawatt to watt. We understand that gigawatt or giga means what? It means 10 power of 9. Very good. 10 power of 9. Now, 9 means 9 zeros. So we write the zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Now, because we have 9 zeros and we want to remove this point, we have to remove it to this side here. So, how many times we're going to move it? We're going to move it one time to get rid of it. So, after moving it, we're going to lose one of the zeros. So, we lost one of the zeros, and then we take the number, we write it here, 521. That's it. This is how we answer questions like that. Now, if you have any problem, check the video again. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.